Alright guys, welcome back. In this video we are running through this example on finding the derivative of this expression sine of x times y is equal to x. Now in other derivative problems what we want to do usually is we have a function y in terms of x, and then we're looking for the derivative, which is y prime, or dy dx. And in this case it's not actually clear how we're going to get this into the form of y prime on one side and everything else on the other. So this is where we're going to use implicit differentiation. But before we get into the problem, I just want to remind you that this video is part of a full free course on calculus. So it's at engineerforfree.com/calculus. And in here are about 50 free tutorials that are all about 5 to 10 minutes long. So we cover functions, limits, derivatives, applications of differentiation, optimization, and integrals. So if you are studying calculus, do check out the whole course. The link is in the description below. So to use implicit differentiation, that's when we have x's and y's all mixed up and in parts of other functions and stuff, and it's not like abundantly clear that this is just y equals something and y prime is going to be the derivative. So what we need to do is we need to take the derivative of both sides with respect to x. So for the left-hand side, we're going to have to apply the chain rule because we have a function inside of a sine function. So we're going to have to take the derivative of the outside times the derivative of the inside. So the derivative of sine of something is going to be cos of that same something. And then we're going to multiply that by the derivative of the inside, which is just going to be d dx of x times y. And then on the right-hand side, the derivative of x is just equal to 1. So we have to deal with this derivative of x times y, so d dx of xy. This is a product rule problem. So the derivative of two things multiplied by each other, we're going to simply apply the product rule, and it's going to be the derivative of the first thing times the second thing, plus the first thing times the derivative of the second thing. So if we just work through this a little bit, the derivative of x is just 1 times y plus x times the derivative of y, and we don't actually know what the derivative of y is. That's actually what we're looking for in this problem, so we're just going to leave it in that notation as the derivative of y. So we can substitute that in for this part of the expression, and we'll have cos of x times y times the derivative of xy, which is just y plus xy prime, and that is all equal to 1. So let's distribute that cos of xy across each term in those brackets, and then subtract y cos of xy from each side, and then just divide both sides by x times cos of xy to get y prime on one side. And at this point we've actually isolated for y prime, so we have an expression for y prime, which is the derivative. So we have an expression for the derivative, so you could technically stop here and give this as your final answer for what is the derivative of the original function. But you can also simplify it a little bit further if you want. So for example, let's just split out this into two different terms because they have the same denominator. So in the first term here we have a 1 over cos, and 1 over cos is the same thing as secant. So we can rewrite this as secant of xy, and that x still had to stay in the denominator. And then the cos of xy is going to cancel out on the top of the bottom, so this will be minus y over x. And we can combine those back again into one term, so we're going to have secant of xy minus y all over x. And this is our expression for y prime, which is the derivative, which can also be written as y prime of x, or we can also write this as dy dx. There's a lot of different ways that we can express the derivative, and there's also a lot of different ways that we can kind of give it as our final answer, but this would be one of the more reduced forms that we could give as our final answer for what was the derivative of the original function.